Hello everyone and welcome in Let's Connect with Prerna. Good morning. My today's live session is with Principal of Central Academy School, Lucknow, and I'm inviting Divya ma'am to join in my session for today's conversation. I have invited Divya ma'am to join in for my sessions today. She'll be joining the session in some time. I've invited Divya Singh from Central Academy School. All right, so it's taking a bit of time. Meanwhile, I have a question from all the school, students who are joining in. I have sent the invite to Divya ma'am. All right. Hi ma'am, good morning.
Good morning, Prerna. How are
I'm
you?
good ma'am, how are you?
Perfectly fine. And very good morning to all those who are a part here.
Yeah, actually. So welcome once again everyone. We have Divya ma'am here, Divya Singh ma'am. She's principal of Central Academy School, Vikas Nagar branch, Lucknow. Welcome ma'am.
Thanks, Prerna. Thanks a lot for that.
So now to begin with, ma'am, I think that, I was about to ask the students who I can see that, they are live right now, that they must be really very excited because shared schools properly, there are, this news is there that from 1st of April, schools properly, full-fledgedly, properly khulenge. So I think that is, one thing which is very exciting for the students. So, what are your views here? Obviously, आप लोगों के लिए भी it is such a good news क्योंकि after such a long time, properly फिर से schools will be open from the junior section to the senior section. Everybody would be there in the school.
See, Prerna, what I would say, like partial part is already done.
Yeah.
The students, they've started coming to the school, but of course, the attendance, if you see the strength of the students, is low. But yes, from April, we are all very positive that life, especially for the schools, colleges, is going to be back to normal.
True.
Because last 2 years, the students, they were at home, sitting at home, they were, kind of if you agree with me, I mean, apart from their academics part,
Yeah.
their peer learning was the one thing which they have missed. Their interaction with the teachers, they have missed a lot.
True.
And other things also. There are a lot of things that the schools do for them.
True.
So that is one thing, and we are really positive that April onwards, they are all going to be back and they are all excited about it, that the new session is going to begin and they'll be all in their new classes, of course, meeting their friends, and everything is back then.
Right. One thing very important here, Divya ma'am, कि 2 साल से बच्चे, they were at home और virtually सब कुछ चल रहा था. तो कहीं ना कहीं आपको लगता है जब वापस से चीजें खुलेंगी तो उस तरीके का engagement, उस तरीके का, that kind of an interaction will take some time. What do you think about it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely that is going to take time, Prerna, because, since, as you said, like since past 2 years, they've all been sitting at home. And if I have to say, I mean, the biggest punishment for the children is to be locked at one place.
Right.
And this was, during the COVID times, this was like a punishment for them. Since past 2 years, they were locked more than their mental health has gone. They were very disturbed. They have a lot of behavioral issues now, you can see from the parents' perspective also, and from the teachers also, and from the students also.
Yeah, yeah.
So those things were there which we already missed. So let's hope again that everything will be fine from, and they're really excited about that.
Yeah.
Because school is one favorite place. If you go back to your times, or if I go back to my times, till date we remember, and the sweetest and the best memories that we have is at the school only,
I
with friends, with teachers, with classmates, everything. So
I
that
know,
is one
ma'am.
thing.
What you have said is so right, Divya ma'am. Because being with the peer group, वो जो एक छोटे छोटे moments होते हैं, we make memories when we are in school.
Definitely, definitely we make memories. That's what I said, Prerna, that they are really excited to come here, and everything that is going to happen, and we are, kind of, we are counseling them also. In this COVID time, what we have done is, apart from the academic part, we also have organized certain sessions from them for the
Okay,
students, from the, from experts for the students, wherein we have taken care of their mental health also.
very nice.
So there were little exercises which were given to the students. There were counseling sessions with the students, everything possible. And the teachers, they have put in a lot of efforts for that. Even the parents cooperated
Yeah.
for them also. The parents were also, they also cooperated a lot with us.
Right. I think इस पूरी जर्नी में टीचर्स और पेरेंट्स एंड एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन प्रिंसिपल्स इन्होंने सबने एक साथ आकर के एक बहुत ही डिफरेंट रोल
Definitely.
प्ले किया.
Definitely, that was there. And I would say hats off to the teachers. They were, they were the quickest learners, because till now they were not. Of course, when you talk about higher studies, we have online courses. I mean, you're talking about PGs and all. You have online courses, because students at their age level, they are different. But now for the school going students, they have never studied things online in this manner.
True.
So, for teachers, initially it was very challenging, because they were in dilemma for the first 1 year, and there was no certainty whether this is going to continue for 1 month, 2 months, or whatever. But they have played a really good role. They switched it to online also somehow, and then they are experts now. If I have to tell, they are experts now, and the kind of attention they have grabbed from those students. So that was excellent.
Yeah, I think what you are saying is absolutely correct, because टेक्निकली मैम इस टाइम ने हमें इतना ज्यादा इक्विप्ड कर दिया है. एंड टीचर, यस ऑफ कोर्स, ऑल ऑफ अ सडन देयर वाज द न्यूज ऑफ द लॉकडाउन. दे इमीडिएटली लर्न न्यू थिंग्स, न्यू टेक्निक्स, एंड देन दे स्टार्टेड taking the classes.
Yeah, the quickest learners, they are, switching from one mode to the other. And if you see in the past 2 months also, the journey has been like, the teachers, sometimes the schools were operational.
Yeah.
Then after some time, it was again closed down. So those things were there. So both the modes, and especially operating both the modes at the same time, it was difficult for them. But yes, they managed and they delivered their best.
Yeah, absolutely. Divya ma'am, अगर हम co-curricular activities की बात करें, again the same thing, like that students were confined in their homes, और park में जाना या जो एक physical form of activity है वो बहुत ही limited, in fact I will say कि बहुत ही ज़्यादा कम हो गई है. तो what do you have to say here कि किस तरीके से students को school engage करेगा, participate कराएगा? Because I somehow feel that जो स्कूल में रह के बच्चों का स्टेमिना, एक पर्सनालिटी ग्रोथ होती है इन टर्म्स व्हेन दे प्ले सम स्पोर्ट्स और समथिंग, राइट? सो हाउ विल नाउ व्हेन द स्टूडेंट्स विल बी बैक टू द नॉर्मल एटमॉस्फेयर, सो किस तरीके से स्कूल, एंड व्हाट रोल डज स्कूल प्ले हियर टू encourage them and motivate them to participate in any sport?
From the beginning itself, like we have, kind of mentally started preparing the students that they are going to be completely here from April. Life is going to be back to normal.
Yeah.
And similarly, the parents are also very cooperative. We have said the same to the parents also, and we have, of course, planned for it. Once they are back in school, the activities that they have missed during this COVID period, so that are going to be there. I mean, the hands-on learning, which was there, which was missed by them, that we are going to do, which is already planned. And I would say here, the students, if you see, they learn more by doing concept, which was already into practice and which is proven that way. So they are prepared for it and they're excited for it. And slowly and steadily, let's hope for the best. Let's be positive about it, that they're going to be here. And whatever they have missed in the past 2 years, we will try to, kind of bridge that as soon as possible.
Right, right. Ma'am, what do you think, like, the role of a psychological counselor in a school? Because post COVID scenario and during the COVID scenario, I've been listening a lot of mental health related issues, a lot of dilemma, confusion, and that जो एक confidence होता है, वो भी कहीं ना कहीं बहुत ज़्यादा during these time of difficulties and negativity affect हुआ है. सो अगर मैं स्कूल के साइकोलॉजिस्ट या स्कूल में बैठे साइकोलॉजिकल काउंसलर की बात करूं मैम, तो हाउ इम्पोर्टेंट द रोल ऑफ दैट काउंसलर इज?
See, school counselor, psychology counselor was always important because we have children in the school who are coming from different backgrounds.
Right.
And starting from the junior to the middle and to the senior section, if you see, the junior students, they are very different. They have their own challenges. The teenagers, they have their own challenges. And then the seniors, of course, they have their own. So for those things, what we do, I mean, the first touch point was, always the teacher, the subject teacher, wherever we feel that there was a behavior issue or maybe there was some behavioral change in the child. So that was already done prior to, but now after this corona time, this is something we have started giving the importance. In fact, all the schools, they used to have that psychology counselor because as per the CBSE, we are supposed to have one.
Right.
So that was already there. But after this corona, we have realized that not few of them, all the children, they require this. And that's really important to deal with their teenage issues, be it their at the home, whatever the issues that they are facing, especially when it comes to board classes. They have a different pressure of board exams and everything. So that is very important that we are doing. And if you see, it's like one part which was missing in the schools and which is now, it was already there. I would not say missing in the school. It was there, it was dormant. But now this has become active. The psychology counselor has become active to understand the children so that we can give them a better guidance.
Right. I think what you are saying, I can relate because I've been seeing a lot of students when they share their feedback, when they go to an expert, especially because as you said that ये ये facility बोल ले या इस तरीके की counseling already थी, बच्चे अपने teacher से, अपनी class teacher से, अपने vice principal से, principal से बात कर लेते थे, but being an expert there in the school makes the difference. बच्चे
See, there is always a difference. If I explain it to you in that terms, whenever we are sick, first we go to a general physician. So, we were like a physician. Whenever then we found that there was a different ailment, then we are referred to a specialist. So I would say psychology counselor is like that specialist wherein, she can help. I mean, she can do her job better than anybody.
Obviously, yeah. So true, so true. A specialist is actually...
And of course, we take parents, we involve the parents also in any kind of counseling that we do individually or that we do in groups for the students. That's very important because, ultimately the child is going to stay with us for a very shorter period of time.
True.
And then post that, the child is at home. So we also try to convince the parent. We also try to make the parent understand the needs, which are, the things that the child requires, to involve them also.
Yeah.
So that, from all the aspects we try for the betterment of the child.
Right. I think parents also, participate here because जैसे generally hitch होता है मैम going to a counselor, especially जब psychological counselor का नाम सुन लेते हैं, but यहाँ parents भी ये बात समझते हैं कि कई बार बच्चे अपने friends में या घर पे कुछ बातें नहीं share कर पाते and they need an expert to go and share their thought process.
Yeah, definitely that is there, Prerna. As you said that hitch is there. So hitch is always there till date, we are all human beings. So that's natural. The moment we hear that name of a counselor or psychology person, so what thoughts come to us. But you have to explain it to them in a different manner. And what I feel here that the parents are cooperative enough because now they are also aware.
Yeah.
In previous times, awareness wasn't there. So now they are also aware and they also want that if there is a problem, the solution should be given to them at the right moment, at the right time.
True. So true. So true. Divya ma'am, what do you have to say for the students who are, passing their class 12 this year and would be going forward for their, future studies?
As I said, it was definitely challenging for them because they have studied most of their courses, I mean their syllabus online itself.
Yeah.
But I would say after a lot of brainstorming, first thing was that CBSE has cooperated with us by dividing the syllabus in terms, reducing the syllabus. That was one, thing, blessing that we got. Secondly, the teachers, of course, the online part was given to them in a
Yeah.
manner. The lesson plans and everything were designed, and it was given to them in that manner. And now for them, this year, especially this year, for 10th and 12th,
Okay.
the schools are open. Most of the time, it remained open for them after their vaccination and everything.
Right.
So that is being taken care. Now, of course, comes the examination pressure, which is on the students of 10th and 12th, both currently. So that also we are taking care. We are, again, I would say there is a big role of the psychology counselor that we have. So just to remove that stress from them, so we are organizing sessions, that is individual sessions
Yeah.
also, and group sessions also. Of course, the class teachers are there, and then other people are also there involved. The experts are involved to kind of counsel them, to sail them through all the journey that they have to go through.
Right.
So just give them a vision about that.
Right. Right. Thank you so much, Divya ma'am, for coming live with me today. And it was really,
Thank you so much.
such a pleasure talking to you. It feels like I'm sitting right in front of you in your cabin and talking to you.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Thank you so much, Prerna, for this. I must say you are doing a wonderful effort, bringing everybody on one platform and sharing experiences. So that's one thing that you're doing it brilliantly.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for that.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Have a great day. Namaste.
Thank you. Thank you.